Welcome back. We've got a couple stocks on a gap up list here today. Looks like Aciu, Apps, Gnft, Pharmasite Biotech. Looks like they got shorted. Looks like they could have a breakout soon. Sqbg. Now that's interesting. It's starting to come over into some good territory here. So we're figuring out how to use our columns here. And they're giving us these TTM signals. So you can go and find that video. It's from HonTech. Very useful. I don't really need to make that video again. You know, it's already made and it still works. But it makes me think I've been using my lists not to their full potential. So I think I kind of get maybe what I can use some of these columns here for. It sparks some good ideas. And a lot of my more complex scans aren't working. Okay. And this one's working. Pump. It did catch it, didn't it? That was a clear pump. That's been trending up for a while. You know, maybe taking some of these labels and signals and combining them and putting them into here for color coding. But of course, everybody wants to see what's going on with GME. And they want to know what's going on with AMC. So we can see coming out of the bottom of our spiral here, we caught a nice bullish signal. And then we reached up and touched some of those tops that, you know, I really thought it would reach, but it's been climbing up on the outside of what would have been a wedge, you know, here. So we'll see what happens if it can break through this, you know, $50 zone. Looks like it really wants to try, though. Let's check the weekly here. And it definitely has the room to fill that gap. Certainly. So looks like your high price target might even be, you know, somewhere up in this range. So maybe $65 could be a high price target. You know, if it can break above the 50s. Looks like the high side is, you know, way up here into the 80s. breaks above the midline of the LRC and holds that support. And it's been riding this midline here on the 1 hour. Let's see if we can see anything different. Maybe even let's take a look back. Okay. So we can see we're looking right here at the break, possible break of a new, daily high. It's right on that line. And really, it almost seems like it could get pushed back down right from there. But what is our high price target? 72.62. So, like I said, if it breaks above those 50s, then I think it's got to break above this. Shall we do a Fibonacci here? There we go. So we can see we're looking to break a level right now. And Zedge. And those are ones that have a super trend up on the daily signal, but when they go super trend up, they always cut immediately back and then take a run. So that's always looking for your, kind of that first dip opportunity, market opens, takes a run, buy the first dip, it's a pretty standard strategy. You can still find them. Let's see, these are going to be early signals. Realology. Okay. Newmark Group. Ooh, I like that. The market maker's top is above the daily high, so that might even mean a good thing. Let's go down. Yeah, I like that. They might be moving that higher. I like that too. I don't like that so much. That doesn't look terrible either. But this could just be a little cutback before they continue up to finish doing what the rest of them have done. So. And there's an awful lot here on this list. Let's go over to Tesla and see what's up. They have a pretty tight bid-ask spread, and they've just broken above the daily high. Oh, the 4-hour high. Looks like a high to break out is 780 though. See, I think these things, all of these where I've put multiple scans in, maybe I can use those as columns. And for standard error, we've got one stock, and that's Bbig. And here we go. And look at the market maker move way above the current daily high. So that could be an indication that they might possibly move that stock higher. And they've got a nice, oh wow, that's a big chunkling right there. They've got half of the move. Oof. Man, someone there really wields the sword. All right. Be careful with Bbig. I wouldn't necessarily call that a holder. Don't hold the bag. Let's see what's coming up on our pumps. Unusual activity. Yeah, some things aren't all coming in. I don't know that I really like that either. Does seem a lot of our volume-based scans are working. So, and volatility. So let's check for volatility and volume-based scans, not study-based scans. Try and figure it out. Let's see if this one works, or this one. This one should be fairly simple. This is just a triple moving average over a simple moving average. Also based, or best used with, a Renko chart. And see on Renko, it looks like a completely different chart. Okay. Looks like it is going bullish here, though. And Sprt has broken below. Sprt might not have any fun today. You've had your fun. You go home now. Let's see, now we've got the gap up scan mixed with another scan that has 3 other things that it defines. So it's the SUPA 3. Oh, goodness. And all of them are A's, so that tells me that a lot of them are happening. And we didn't even get to all of them. Unless, of course, the algorithm attacks stocks alphabetically, which I've also suspected. And let's check out a weekly Arun scan. Let's jump over to our market watch. Looks a bit scattered today, doesn't it? Tech stocks are all pulling back, and that tends to happen when AMC and GME pop. Okay. Huh. Alright. So we keep that in mind. Let's go over and pick another setup here. Let's use some harmonic sauce. I want to use that. And it doesn't seem like our watch list wants to work here. But I'm sure the standard lists work. So that's good. At least it gives us some standard list. Okay. So if we can still use our standard list and then apply custom things to it, then we might not have to worry about being stuck without a watch list. Interesting thoughts. So I think I need to go through and delete a lot of my scans and then start over. We are hitting some levels here. And I'd be watching the ones that are red to change over. So I'm going to see if I can apply this to a couple other indicators. And there's quite a few custom spots you can fill. So we go in here and we go to Symbol and go Customize. And then when you find your little custom spots, you can copy and paste your code in there. And those are the first two that I made with it, so those get to be the examples I get to take apart and copy and paste and break and, you know, try to fix. Look at Doyu here. Finally on that breakout, huh? And we need to be watching for Aciu too, because if the Chinese tech stocks come back in a major way, then these could really shoot up. All right. I think that's about all I've got for this morning. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.